More than 100 years ago, in 1913, the Maine State Legislature created the three-member Maine State Highway Commission. The commission was charged with building a system of connected Maine highways throughout the state. This ambitious endeavor was undertaken by the commission's 12 employees, which included the chief engineer, 5 assistant engineers, 4 stenographers, an accountant, and a bookkeeper. In 1913, the revenue from auto registration and driver license fees, established 2 years earlier, were used to finance the first highway bond issued for $2 million. In 1916, the work of today's Bureau of Maintenance and Operations was formally established, making 2016 the 100-year anniversary of this crucial branch of MaineDOT. Back in 1916, 373 patrolmen, using horses and wagons, covered 3,379 miles of Maine's dirt and gravel roads to find holes, fix washouts, clear culverts and ditches, and spot fix other areas that needed repairs. They were paid $75 per 8-month work season, and the expectations were high.
Patrolmen are required to furnish a horse that will weigh 1,200 pounds or more, a 4-wheel wagon, all the necessary small tools, and a drag built to specifications provided by the department. Patrolmen will be regarded by the public as representatives of the State Highway Commission, and the commission will be largely judged by the work they do and the manner in which they work.
A decade later, the number of automobiles had grown tenfold, and there were 60 times as many trucks. This explosion in automated travel led to the demand for additional bridges. World War I had seriously hampered federal funding of bridges. By 1919, the request for state and county bridge assistance was so great, the Highway Commission's 7th annual report claimed,
"Had the state appropriation been doubled, it would have been insufficient to have built all these bridges."
Today, MaineDOT is responsible for more than 2,900 bridges and spans, including the tallest bridge observatory in the world. One of the most transformative programs for Maine travel was the evolution of an efficient snow and ice control plan. Serious interest in keeping Maine roads open all winter began in the 1920s. Until that time, motorists jacked up the family car after the first snowfall and impatiently waited for the season to end. During the winter of 1925 to 26, an effort was made to keep the road open from Kittery to Bangor. A committee was formed to organize this work and solicit funds from municipalities who were unable to undertake this responsibility. As the department's fleet of snow fighting equipment grew, procedures were developed to keep Maine roads safe and passable. In 1953 to 54, a night patrol was established to monitor road conditions and report back to headquarters via radio. Today, MaineDOT boasts 400 plow trucks plowing 8,300 lane miles of road during Maine's rugged winter months. The Highway Maintenance Program has evolved into a system with 5 regions with 8 to 10 crews per region. Of the more than 22,000 miles of road in Maine, MaineDOT maintains 8,800 miles that carry 80% of the vehicle miles traveled. During the 100 years of maintenance and operations, the tools of the work crew have evolved from a pickaxe and crowbar to sophisticated ditching and plowing equipment with high-tech computer software that would boggle the mind of the early patrolmen. Today's crew supervisors have to be knowledgeable about everything from budget preparation to safety regulations and customer service, all in addition to expertise in road and bridge maintenance. However, some things have not changed. In 1912, the Highway Commission recognized the importance of its customers, the local inhabitant and the interstate traveler. Its report indicated the transportation system needed to serve the largest number of people possible. This still holds true. There is no other organization that truly touches every person, every business, every initiative in the state of Maine like MaineDOT does. Think of it. Whether it's going to your job, transporting a patient to the hospital, or delivering LL Bean boots, Maine's transportation system delivers. MaineDOT's mission is to provide our customers with the safest, most reliable system possible, given available resources. And the department's first goal is to manage the existing system. Just like the first patrolman in 1916, today's maintenance crews are still the face of MaineDOT, and expectations remain high. These are the men and women who still brave blizzards, rain, and floods at all hours, day and night, to keep the roads and bridges of Maine safe. So hats off to all MaineDOT employees, past and present, as we celebrate 100 years of service.